New Year's, midday at Tawada Hospital. So, what doesn't have Tawada name on it in this town anyway? It took a while to finish all the medical tests I was required to take, just to make sure I was okay. I was put in a private ward on the top floor of the Tawada Hospital, a section usually reserved for the most important guests. Bored, I flipped through all the TV channels, but it was the first day of the new year, and the programs generally looked the same. I sighed. Despite almost freezing to death, my vitals were completely healthy. But just in case they wanted to monitor me for the night, it was alright tomorrow if I could get discharged, or someone with my doctor, the one who kept shaking the gurney, had told me. Although there wasn't much to do back at home anyway, I didn't want to stay in the hospital for the entire Sangi Ganichi of New Year. Misaki? It was Kawai's voice. Come in! Silence. Maybe he was feeling bad about leaving us at the shrine. Just as I was about to get up to open the door. Sorry, sir! Sorry, sir! Sorry, sir! And the top screen shakes. The door opened with a loud bang, and all three of my guests slid forward into the ground, their face down on their bellies with their arms outstretched. What are you guys doing? It's called Gotai Tochi. Oni-chan said that this is the least we could do to beg for forgiveness. Can you tell how sorry we are? It's the highest form of apology. I'm not angry, or rather I was surprised by your ridiculous entrance, I forgot to lose my temper. I was so surprised by your ridiculous entrance, I forgot to lose my temper. That means you're still angry with us. Comrades, His Highness is not satisfied. On your mark! Aye aye, Captain! All three of them lifted their arms above their heads, ready to dive to the ground. Alright, I forgive you. Just stop it, this is embarrassing. The door is open and everyone is watching. Sorry, sir. Again. Too late. Good job, guys. Man, am I so relieved you're alive. You could have just told me that instead of scraping your face on the floor, you know? Yeah, but it wasn't something to be taken lightly. If anything had happened, we would have regretted it our whole lives. Kawai suggested it because we are really, really sorry. I know. I wasn't angry, truly. But why didn't you wait for us to come rescue you? We thought you would stay there and wait for us to come. It would have been a safer choice. A lot went on in there. If only they knew. Probably not what they're thinking, though. At first, we were horrified at being abandoned. Then the blizzard hit and Yuki almost died. Then Shiro came with her proposal and I almost became a god. And after that, Yuki. Misaki-kun, your face. Huh? I snapped out of it and noticed Mizu had taken out a compact mirror so that I could see myself. I had turned a beet red. Oh. You seem really happy about whatever you were thinking about. Did something good happen at that shrine, I wonder? Mizu was pretending to stroke a mustache, looking very pleased with herself. Nah, I was just thinking how cold it was and how it hurt so much and how I almost died. I forgot. Who put me in that predicament, Sorry. I didn't mean to joke about it. I'll do anything you say. I decided I could play with this guilt card for a while whenever Mizu got cocky. How's Yuki? I changed the subject. She's regained consciousness. She was being examined not long ago, Kawai replied. Can I go see her? They told us only family are allowed at the moment, but I think they would make an exception for you. I'll go see her. We'll tag along, maybe you can get us through. We should give Misaki-san some alone time with her. Yeah, we'll stay here and wait then. I'll ask and come back to let you know when you guys are allowed to visit her. By the way, something occurred to me as I stuck my feet in the hospital slippers. What's the matter? Just now you called Kawai by his name instead of calling him Koha-kun. I wonder if that is... I wondered about the familiarity. Is something going on between you two? Oh! Sine burns bright red, as if I just switched on the lamp. Yeah, I guess Misaki didn't read that one text when they were going down the mountain. Oh, have I said something wrong? She was flailing her arms around now, and it was frankly dangerous to go near her. Kawai, what did you do? Don't ask me, I never even noticed she'd changed the way she called me. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, Mizu? Men! Mizu looked utterly fed up. I think I'll just go see Yuki now. Good luck. I left the room. I found an unexpected figure sitting on the bench in front of Yuki's room. Mom? Oh, Misaki-chan, you're awake. Mommy was so worried about you, but I still managed to eat and sleep fine, no damage done there. Don't you fret about me. It was so typical of Mom, it was strangely reassuring. I hadn't indeed survived and was alive. Are you comfortable here? Is the bed soft enough? Mashiro Tawada, who was sitting next to Mom, smiled up at me. Almost too soft. Perhaps because I'm used to the harder mattresses at home. You're being modest. About the hospital fees. Don't worry about that. Mommy's gonna win a year's worth of hospital fees for you. Just you wait. Oh boy. I noticed there was a stack of playing cards and money placed between them. These grown-ups were incorrigible. She's already accumulated a year's worth of debt, just so you know. I win. I'll win twice the amount back, no problem. That's probably not the best strategy for paying hospital fees, but whatever. With her transparent reactions, Mom was the worst card player ever. She'd never won a single-handed poker in her life. I'm not sure how long it will take, but I will pay you back each time I receive my salary from my part-time job. Don't be ridiculous. But you saved my daughter's life. Of course I will cover your expenses. Besides, children do not need to worry about these things. Well, that's my mom there. She's family. And you, as you are to Tawada, you will be cared for. That's kind of intimidating. Hey, if you consider the fact that I'm related to Masaki-chan, that means you're an adult. Take care of your own responsibilities. Stay in! Can I see Yuki? She's been waiting for you all morning. I took my leave and walked towards the door. Just as I was about to turn the door handle, Masaki-chan! I looked back. When I get home, I'm gonna cook you your favorite dish. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, there was an offering of rice and wine at the Osechi placed on the small altar built into a corner near the ceiling of the room. So much for New Year, Yuki Tawada smiled to herself. Let everyone know I'm about to be absent for Hatsumonde, right? Whatever. We'll just go after you're discharged. You seem in good health. I suppose you're surprised I'm not as weak as you thought for a city boy. I smiled, and she smiled with me. We're alive. Yeah. I didn't think Shiro-sama would save us. Neither did I. That's a lie. Yeah, it is. Lately, it's been difficult to keep secrets from Yuki. You said, see you again. I couldn't forget that. I thought if I didn't take you away from there, you'd fight to the death. You're right. And I will end this with Shiro-sama once and for all someday. Stop that. You're getting all bloodthirsty again. Can't we just all live in peace? You could just choose me. It's all because you... Or no. Alarms went off in my head. That's why I said, see you again. I thought if we were going to descend the mountain, I needed some sort of insurance we would come out alive. I quickly said something before she could start her nagging. So you used Shiro-sama's feelings for you. If she really meant to abandon us, she wouldn't have said she would so many times. That's just cruel. You took advantage of her, do you know that? Wait. I kept quiet. Let me ask you, if Shiro-sama proved herself she had something more than I did, what would you have done? Taken Shiro-sama's offer? You haven't changed a bit. So now, you've chosen me for the moment. Yeah. I think I might strangle you in fear if I kept this conversation going, so I'm just going to let it go for now. And that was that. I resisted the urge to turn around because I could feel several prying eyes on my back. I could hear some whispering too. Hey, don't push me. Shh! Shut up, Oni-chan. They'll notice us. Aw. Don't look like anything's going on. Mommy-chan, are you sure your son's not gay? No, he isn't. I checked. Oh, so someone was, examining the garage. Just get on with it. Oh my god, it's the real wolf. Just let me touch. I got a headache. But, maybe I should get on with it. Misaki, there wasn't a time better than this. Do you remember when you said, no, I won't answer your question? What? Oh, that time. I thought I would die with regrets when you said that. I'm always being forced to do what other people tell me to do. Sometimes I just want to be in control of my own decisions. But you like being told what to do. I know, but even so. I looked down. Oh look, there's a monster under your bed. What? Where? She lunged forward to see what I was pointing at, and I kissed her. Because sometimes I like being in control too. What? The door burst open. Everyone fell on top of each other. Guys! What are you all doing in here? It seemed Yuki hadn't noticed that they were spying on us the whole time. Oh wow, Mommy's so proud. Aww, that was stinking sweet. I didn't think you'd do that. I feel like I've just witnessed a miracle. Way to go, Yuki. I assume you've made up your mind to marry Tawada, young man. No. You guys, you still have problems. They could say whatever they wanted to say, I couldn't care less. I took Yuki's hand. Masaki, I'm going to ask you again. If Shiro-sama proves she's better than I am some way, what would you do? Maybe I'll choose her instead. So you mean I must always be someone that exceeds your every imagination? Every time, but it shouldn't be too hard for you. So you've already won my heart, but I have to keep fighting for yours. I guess. She wasn't angry this time though, and she was smiling. I placed the palm on her cheek. Misaki, there are a lot of people watching. I can't stand this. This is too embarrassing to watch. But I didn't care what anybody else thought. Yuki closed her eyes. I moved closer and... Stop there! Now what? A light flashed from the altar. Oh, you're back. I knew she couldn't keep away. Catch me! Shiro jumped down from the altar. Whoa! I caught hold of her just in time. She was grinning. Once again, the fearless goddess I knew. Misaki, just you wait. I'll win you back in no time. Look out, Yuki. I'm not going to give up so easily. Misaki, you said you'd chosen me. Let go of her now and toss her out the window. Another good video title. These things write themselves, I have to say. I tend to be attracted to all things unreal, because reality can be merciless. There's Yuki, there's Shiro, there's my friends. I'm laughing. I don't know whether this is good or bad, whether this is progress or regression, but there is one thing I'm sure of. As I'm being pulled into a tug of war between two girls, I'm right in the middle of the balance and I feel like I belong. Awesome. This is me now. And the skit. What is this? Is this like party chat or something? I was going to get discharged. Come on, that was the epilogue. I was going to get discharged, making sure I hadn't left anything in the room. I looked around the place quickly. It was easy though, because the only personal belongings I had were the book Kouai gave me. It was titled Knowing Love. I could tell he was trying to be funny. Are you leaving now? I turned around to see the doctor who was leaning against the doorframe, giving me a lazy wave of her hand. Yeah, thanks for all you've done. Come back soon! Okay, Nurse Joy. This isn't the prison. Besides, you don't need to be half dead just to say hi. Alright, I'll visit when I can. Good. She nodded and started to walk away. Hey, are you sure you want to leave like that? I called after her. Are you sure you want to leave like that? Why? What's the problem? No one's going to know your name if you exit that way. They'll all refer to you as that doctor. Oh. Well, make sure I'm described as the witty, beautiful doctor with nice legs and I'm all good. With that, the witty, beautiful doctor with nice legs, whether or not you think that's true is left to your imagination, walked out without looking back. Perhaps it was just because Tawada Hospital had a 24-hour ER. Even though it was New Year, the hospital was packed with people. I sat down on a chair in the reception area waiting for my turn. Judging from the line, I would be here for a while, but I wasn't in a hurry. The only thing I had to do today was give Kouai back his book. Misaki-san, what brings you here? To visit Yuki, of course. It was Miju. She was visiting alone. She ran towards me with her shoes loudly clopping on the floor. Toyama. Yeah? You do realize where you are, huh? She looked around and noticed the attention she had drawn. Oh, excuse me, she meekly apologized. We removed ourselves from the reception area to a spot where we could avoid the other patient's stink eye. Where's Kouai and Sene? Sene had to help out at the shop. Oni-chan said he had preparations to do. Preparations? He mentioned something along the lines of celebrating a comrade's return to the way men do. Oh, perfect. And then she continued with a filthy look. I'm almost certain it has something to do with pornography. Oh. That's... come on, dude. She looked at me as if I was Kouai's partner in crime. Hey, be kind, say what you want about me, but you're related to him by blood. You should give him more credit. Because I'm related to blood, I know when he can be the worst sort. That's not... Misaki-chan, Mommy's gonna do a 24-hour marathon of her favorite Thursday TV dramas today, so I'm not gonna pick you up from the hospital. Get yourself home, kid. Woohoo! Too far from the truth. So she had a point. What? Was that like a phone call or something? I don't know. You're coming to visit Oni-chan anyway, so I'll just stick around and wait with you. Alright. We chatted till it was my turn, so the wait didn't turn out too tedious. I didn't miss the way the receptionist's eye widened when she read my name. It seemed like I'd garnered a reputation quickly as someone connected to the Tawadas. I felt a headache coming on. I'm done! Let's stop by the convenience store on the way home. I'm pretty sure my useless brothers only got the tea. We walked out the hospital together. Misaki! I was stopped by the gentleman. You saved Yuki's life. I'm indebted to you. It was Yuki's father, Ayumi Tawada. Can I have a moment with you, please? I glanced at Miju. She nodded and began to walk away. No, wait, this has something to do with you too. Huh? Miju looked bemused. Can I talk with you? Sure. He was the total opposite of Yuki and Mishido. It was hard to deny him. I'll try to be straightforward. After saying that, he paused. There was a long stretch of silence. We don't have all day. Mijo, being the impatient one, spoke up first. Yeah, sorry, it's just harder than I thought. He looked troubled, his eyebrows winkling together. Wrinkling together. When he did that, it made him look like a little boy. I'll say it, Masaki-kun, when you were with Yuki in the temple, did you do it? No. I didn't ask what. Huh? Do what? But Mijo did. Well, that was awkward. Ayumu and I looked at each other as if trying to get the other to explain. What? What is this about? About making babies. I sighed, resigned. You mean... Oh! Yeah, that. Aren't you the one that got the books or magazines or whatever? Eek, sorry for making things awkward. Sorry for being a dunce. I must be the stupidest girl on the planet. Well, it's okay. It's all good and nothing happened, right? No. Was it weird that I thought myself lucky because nothing happened? Thank God. Ayuma grabbed both hands in his. Oh, thank God. He shook my hands up and down almost as if he was praying. I didn't know what to say. But it was obvious that he was really relieved. I considered a normal parent would react this way. Yuki and Mashiro were the weird ones. But then, thank God we don't have another victim. What? My mind went blank at his words. What do you mean by that? Mijo asked, as if confused as I was. Me and Mashiro are 34 years old. I've heard that before. I remembered Mashiro's outrage at the dojo. And Yuki's 17, the same age as you are. Yes? Do the math. 34 minus 17. Hey! Yuki was born when we were both 17. I mean... You didn't figure that out earlier? Both me and Mijo were taken by surprise. I see. I finally understood. The gentleman before me was worried about what happened 17 years ago would repeat itself. Yuki-sama knew that. That's why she said everything would turn out the way it would. Miju muttered something under her breath, but I couldn't hear her. That's not just it. Ayuma laughed awkwardly. This might be relevant to you, but all Towada men marry into the family. I don't really want to consider that now. Do you have the confidence to get away? No, I don't. The situation was hopeless. You managed to break free this time, but me and Yuki's grandfather and great-grandfather and before that, we all had children at a very young age. You mean... Ayumu turned to look at the Ukami mountain. What you experience has been going on in that shrine for hundreds of years. He patted me on the shoulder with a look of sympathy. Everyone except you fell prey to the Towada woman. We all fell silent. And then... Father! Yuki came running past the glass sliding doors. You forgot your wallet. What would Mother say if she knew? Why are you looking at me like that? Miju, what's going on? I'm sure we all had funny expressions on our faces. Me and Miju were dumbfounded by what we had just heard. And I'm sure we had both reached the same conclusion. Which was... Can someone explain? You're looking at me like I've done something wrong. Never underestimate a Towada woman. Alright, the demo ends here. So, I might consider reading the full version. Can't remember what the price was, but I can't imagine for a 3DS game it's too terrible or anything. That was fun. I had fun doing that. All the awkwardness, all the cringe, all the problems reading, because reading is hard. All the times I drank water and almost splashed on my microphone. I have recorded all of this in 2 shots before I even edited it. So I don't know what people's reaction is going to be to it, and I don't know if people are going to want to see more of this or anything. But nevertheless, this has been the Harvest December demo. I hope you all enjoyed that. My name is Dragonite, and I will see you all later.